The new moon of July 31st, August 1st will start the 4th month in the Northern Hemisphere and the 10th month in the Southern Hemisphere on the ancient biblical calendar. The 10th month is always a watch, but especially in 2019, and will last from July 31st or August 1st through August 30th, 2019. The connection between the fall of Babylon the Great and the 10th month is clear in the story of Esther and the Queen in the book of Esther 1 and 2. Jesus indicated that the story of Esther is a parable in Matthew 22, 2 through 8, where he says the kingdom of heaven is like a certain king who made a marriage for his son. This certain king represents God, obviously, but it also represents Ahasuerus. This is clear because of Ahasuerus' connection to God in Revelation 18:5. Ahasuerus remembered the queen and what she had done, Esther 2:1. God remembered Babylon and what she had done, Revelation 18:5. We went through more of these connections in other videos linked here. But for this video, let's look at the significance of the number 10 in the Bible and why the 10th month may be even more important than the 7th month. We know there are specific time periods that are watches in the Bible, at least 8 major watches per year. But each of those 8 watches is represented by only 4 periods in the Bible. We have the first month, which happens twice per year, once in the Northern Hemisphere and once in the Southern Hemisphere. Then we have Noah's reign from the middle of the 2nd month to the 3rd month, which also happens twice per year, once in the Northern Hemisphere and once in the Southern Hemisphere. Then we have the 10th month, twice per year, and finally the 12th month, twice per year. The 7th month is the first month in the opposite hemisphere, so that is counted as the first month watch. So really there are only 4 major time periods in the Bible that are significant watches. The 1st and 7th month, which happen simultaneously, Noah's reign, the 10th month, and the 12th month, midnight. Because each of these 4 periods happen in both hemispheres, we end up watching them a total of 8 times. But could the numbers of these watch months be significant? We know 7 is a significant number in the prophecy, 7 days, 7 stars, 7 vials of wrath, etc. And the first month lines up with the 7th month of the opposite hemisphere, which means the first month is observed at the exact same time the 7th month is observed, which basically means the first month watch is the 7th month watch. This first watch, then, is connected to the number 7. The next watch is both a 3 and a 4, Noah's reign for 40 days, ending in the 3rd month. 3 plus 4 equals 7, so this second watch is another 7. And 3 is another significant number, 3 days, 3 kings, etc. Then after that, another 4 and a 10. The 10th month is the 4th month in the opposite hemisphere, and 10 is another significant number. 10 commandments, 10 virgins, 10 plagues of Egypt, etc. Then finally the 12th month, 12 being yet another significant number in the prophecy. 12 months, 12 tribes, 12 apostles, etc. So the common denominators for all 8 watches per year are just 3 numbers, 7, 10, and 12. This watch, the 10th month, is both the 3rd watch and the 7th watch of the year, depending on which hemisphere you live in. This is interesting because Jesus mentions the 3rd watch in Luke 12:38. This 3rd watch of the year, the 10th month in the Southern Hemisphere, is also connected to the 10 plagues of Egypt, which are the 7 plagues of Babylon. We know this because first, Revelation 17:18 and 11:8 tell us that Babylon is the great city, and the great city is also known as Egypt and Sodom. Therefore, Babylon is Egypt in the end time. Second, in Revelation 16:9 and 21, the vials of wrath that are poured out on Babylon are described as plagues. So this is telling us that the plagues of Babylon are the plagues of Egypt. And when we understand that the 7 plagues are an asteroid impact, then we can see that the 10 plagues are the effects of the asteroid impact. The thunder, hail, and fire in Exodus 9:23 is the actual impact of the asteroid and listed as the 7th vial in Revelation 16:17 through 21. We know the chronological order of the vials is not relevant because it tells us they all happen in 1 hour. This is clear when we realize the 7 vials of wrath are the 7 trumpets, and Revelation 18:10, 17, and 19 tell us that trumpets occur in 1 hour. So the chronology of the vials or plagues is not crucial. They all happen in 1 hour. The thunder, hail, and fire is the actual asteroid impact. The rivers and the sea turn to blood in Exodus 7:17 and Revelation 16:3 through 7, and we're told in Revelation 8:7 that the blood is mixed with fire and it falls from the sky. So the rivers and the sea turn red because of the fire falling from the sky. The asteroid literally hits the sea in Revelation 18:21, and it also falls upon the fountains of waters in Revelation 8:10. This means fire is falling upon the fountains of waters and the sea. In Revelation 9, it says the asteroid opens the bottomless pit and smoke comes out of that pit and darkens the sky. In Revelation 20:2, 3, and 10, it basically tells us that the bottomless pit is the lake of fire. It's where the dragon, the false accusers, and the false prophets will lay. They will lay in the lake of fire, which is the sea where the asteroid hits. So the sea and rivers becoming blood is the sea and rivers burning from the asteroid impact. The burning of the sea and rivers causes frogs to come out of the water onto land, Exodus 8:4. The burning of all the green grass in Revelation 8:7 causes all the cattle to die in Exodus 9:6, and the mass death of the cattle causes the plague of flies and gnats in Exodus 8:17 and 24. The sun scorches the earth with fire in Revelation 16:8 and 9, possibly because part of the asteroid hits the sun, and this may or may not cause the grievous sore in Revelation 16:2, that is the boils on the skin in Exodus 9:11. The locusts in Exodus 10:14 are the locusts of Revelation 9:3, which come out after the asteroid impact, and this connects to the kings of the east in Revelation 16:12 through 16. The 3 days of darkness in Exodus 10:22 are 3 years, explained in Ezekiel 4:6 and Numbers 14:34. These 3 years are the time period that the 2 witnesses lie unburied in the great city. This is the fall of Babylon, also explained in Jeremiah 25:33. The extra half a year is explained as the specific time of torment in Revelation 9, 5, and 10. The locusts, which come out after the asteroid, will cause a torment that will last 5 months, basically half a year. So that's the 3.5 years. Half a year of torment, 3 years of darkness. And finally, the death of all the firstborn of Egypt may be a reference to Esau. This is reliant upon the understanding that Jacob represents Homo sapiens. Esau was actually born before Jacob, in other words, before Homo sapiens. He was the firstborn. So the death of the firstborn at the fall of Babylon may refer to the death of this other species living among us that the Bible mentions again and again. So the 10 plagues of Egypt are the 7 plagues of wrath on Babylon. And there may be a code here in that the 10 are the 7. In other words, 10 is 7. Many people believe the wrath and rapture will occur in the 7th month, and there are many reasons to believe that. But what if this 10 is 7 code is telling us that the wrath and rapture will occur in the 10th month? There has to be a good reason why Jesus said it will occur when they do not think it will occur in Matthew 24, 44, and 50. Babylon is not looking for the rapture in the middle of summer or the middle of winter. They always look for it in the fall. But Jesus said again and again, do not stop watching. Watch always, because you do not know when it will happen. And the only clue he provides is that it will happen when Babylon is not looking. For more information on the recent fulfillments of Bible prophecy, see the playlist linked here. Thank you so much to those who make this work possible. If you like this video, please consider providing support at indigoflower.net or the link below any 9 Narnia or Indigo Flower video. I hope you're doing well, and I'll talk to you again soon.